Welcome to English News Bulletin. I'm Shekharjyoti. Today's headline: Grenade and gunfire attack on army camp in Tinsukia. ULFA independent suspected. Shekharjyoti Goswami, Amritprabha Mahanta remanded to 14-day judicial custody in Haflong jail. Zubeen Garg becomes the new slogan in Rahul Gandhi Himanta Biswa face-off. Gaurav Gogoi slams police, home department over Baksa jail violence. Hemant Bangur admits worker neglect in tea gardens. News in details. Panic struck Kakopathar in Assam's Tinsukia district late on Thursday night, October 16, when unidentified assailants launched a coordinated attack on an army camp. The attackers fired 3 underbarrel grenade launchers and unleashed nearly 30 minutes of sustained gunfire, sending shockwaves throughout the area. Eyewitnesses reported that the militants arrived in a truck before executing the assault. 3 army personnel sustained injuries during the attack, though their condition is reported to be stable. The attackers are believed to have fled towards Arunachal Pradesh using the same route along the river bank. Security forces have launched a massive joint operation in the border areas to trace the perpetrators. Preliminary investigations suggest the involvement of the banned insurgent group ULFA Independent, known for its militant activities in the region. The attack has heightened concerns over the resurgence of insurgent activities in Upper Assam. Shekharjyoti Goswami and Amritprabha Mahanta were today remanded to 14-day judicial custody and lodged in Haflong jail after spending 2 weeks in CID custody. They were produced before the Chief Judicial Magistrate Court in Haflong before being taken to jail. The arrests bring the total number of accused in connection with the ongoing investigation into legendary singer Zubeen Garg's death to 7, including Shamkanu Mahanta, Siddharth Sarma, Sandipan Garg, and 2 of Zubeen's personal security officers who remain in Baksa jail. Routine medical checks were conducted before their court appearance. Tight security was maintained at the CID office and court premises amid public interest and past unrest during transfer of accused individuals. The investigation into Zubeen Garg's death continues under close scrutiny by law enforcement agencies. The tragic death of singer Zubeen Garg has turned Assam's grief into a political theatre ahead of the 2026 state elections. His legacy is now at the center of a sharp contest between Congress leader Rahul Gandhi and Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma. Rahul Gandhi's delayed visit to Guwahati drew criticism from Sarma, who had quickly positioned himself at the forefront, personally receiving the body and presiding over the funeral. Opposition leaders have demanded a CBI inquiry, alleging political favoritism in the handling of the investigation, while Sarma accused certain groups of exploiting Zubeen's death for electoral gain. What began as mourning has now become a battleground for memory, justice, and political advantage in Assam. Congress leader Gaurav Gogoi on Wednesday criticized the Assam police and the Home Department for failing to prevent the recent violence at Baksa jail. Gogoi stressed that the law enforcement machinery had a duty to assess potential risks and implement preventive measures to ensure the safety of inmates and staff. He urged the authorities to take immediate action to maintain law and order within correctional facilities. Industrialist Hemant Bangur has openly acknowledged the failures of the organized tea sector in Assam to meet workers' expectations. Bangur noted that despite employing over 90% of the industry's workforce, wages and living standards in tea gardens have largely remained stagnant for years, leaving workers neglected. He expressed shame over the sector's inability to improve conditions and called for urgent reforms. The Assam government has approved the establishment of a Satra commission with quasi-judicial powers aimed at protecting Vaishnavite monasteries and their lands. Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma announced on October 16. The commission will oversee the management and preservation of satras, safeguarding them from encroachment and ensuring the cultural and religious heritage is maintained. Sarma emphasized that the move is part of the government's broader initiative to protect Assam's traditional institutions and promote religious harmony. The Mizoram government is all set to host the second Aizawl International Half Marathon, aiming to transform the event into a grand celebration of sports, culture, and community. Speaking at the launch, Mizoram Sports Resident Commissioner Alexander V. Chongku described the marathon as not just a sporting event, but a festival where we will celebrate sports and life and enjoy the beautiful Aizawl and its surroundings. Preparations are underway to ensure participants and spectators experience the scenic beauty of Aizawl while promoting fitness and community spirit.
In this event, this is not just a sporting event, but it's going to be a kind of a festival where we are going to celebrate sports, we are going to celebrate life, we are going to enjoy Aizawl, the beautiful Aizawl and surroundings. Aizawl looks very far when you look at the India map, but now we are connected with Indian Railways thanks to the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, who inaugurated the Aizawl train station recently. So with the train coming in, and we are hopeful of getting participation all across the country, so it is going to be a celebration of sports, tourism, and also, it's going to be a very inclusive kind of a race where we are going to have a category of the juniors as well as the seniors, not to mention about the serious runners. And the reason why we term it international is because we are expecting runners from other nations as well, especially the serious, marathon runners from Africa as well. So we want to tell the whole world and to the whole country that there's a state called Mizoram which exists in the northeastern corner of the country, which has a huge potential when it comes to tourism and sports. We want to export that, and we want to tell the world that, yes, this is the place to visit.
Here we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for our next bulletin.